Hey, welcome to the Ambassador's Court. My name is Joseph C. Grant Jr. I am an independent filmmaker and the Ambassador of Arts and Culture for Bedford-Stuyvesant and Northern Crown Heights under the city of New York. And I'm joined today with my man and my partner in crime. We go way back like car seats.
Yes, sir. Gary Ajene. I am an artist, art director, graphic designer, and a digital content producer.
So we created this whole show to discuss the making of independent films because there's a lot of content out there. And to help you all cipher through what's good, what's bad, what's great, what's not, we decided we'll put a little show together and tell you guys what to spend your $5.99 on each month. But most importantly, we want to make sure we bring attention to the independent filmmakers that put in all the hard work to make their films. No matter what we say on this project, on this program today, each and every one of you guys are winners because you completed your task. So I want to make sure that we make that perfectly clear.
So,
all right.
Without any further ado, go ahead, Joe.
So what we normally do is we take three movies each show and we discuss those movies. Today we have The Fearless One. We'll be discussing Then There Was Joe and also Love.com.
Yes, sir.
So we'll start today with The Fearless One. The Fearless One is an action movie that came out in 2017. And the story plot is about a guy named Kobe. And Kobe is a top martial artist that has been focusing on peacefully rebuilding his life after a tragic family event, but trouble seems to find him as he attempts to stay focused on healing in the present. This movie stars Alonzo Herrera Jr. as Cody, Mark John Jeffries as Samad, Khalil Kane as Turtle, Jamal Woodard as Stan, Sticky Fingers, and Fredro Starr. It's directed by Jamal Hall. So let's run the trailer, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about this film.
Yes, sir. We're gonna run the trailer right now.
Bro, I gotta take one for the team. Tonight is you.
So what's the problem, man?
I'm saying, man, I just want some time to think.
Dang, you trying to win, right?
Side from the bottom, go to the top. Struggles, yeah, I got them, but I'm never gonna stop. Dreams unspoken.
I heard you fighting Jay soon. Ain't the kind to let stuff go.
But 1 month from today, you're gonna meet your final resting.
Woo!
Right.
All right.
So you want to start or do you want me to start?
Joe, you know what, Joe? So I think I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start, but before I start, right? First of all, I gotta stop laughing. Oh shit. Oh, woo! Oh shit. Man! Hold on, bro. I need to take me a little, I got these little nippies right here. I need to take me a little drink for this. Cause this movie right here, god damn. Woo! All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, all right. Okay, guys. Let me take my glasses off. Woo! All right, guys, the Fearless One. Now, when I first saw this movie, when it first came on, within the first 15 minutes, I said, this could be the worst movie I have ever seen in my life. But then, about after the first 20 minutes or so, it started to click in my head, and I started to watch this movie from the right point of view. This movie is, to me, is what I call black camp. It's campy and it's black. And I don't know if they did this on purpose, but you do not watch this movie for cinema. You don't take this movie seriously. It is a caricature of every fighting, every martial arts movie ever. It has every cliche, everything. They just took everything that they could possibly think of in terms of a movie, and every rapper that was in town, and they threw it all in one movie, and they came up with this thing, which from a technical point of view was god awful, but somehow, I don't know why, I wound up being very entertained. And in a bad, this movie is what I call junk food. It's really bad, it's bad for you, but somehow it tasted good. I'm done.
I watched this movie. I was scrolling through and I saw it and I said, wow, this is going to be interesting. I saw the characters in the movie. I saw the trailer and I was like, wow, this is going to be great. Then the movie came on and I was excited. And then I heard the first character speak. And I was like, wow, this is a combination of a bad version of Penitentiary meets a bad version of Dolomite. And I don't have words to describe how difficult it was for me to watch it, but I had to see where it was going. I couldn't stop. I couldn't turn away, but my mind and my heart and my eyes told me you got no business looking at this, but I couldn't stop. So, and every character that came in, I thought was going to make the movie better, but it didn't. It had no direction. It had no storyline. The main character was unbelievable. It was just not, and then it was just, that's all I got. That's all I got. Yeah, so the thing that troubled me the most about this movie was this guy was trying to pass himself off as a martial artist, but he was fat. He was the fattest martial artist I ever seen that couldn't really, there was nothing martial arty about him.
Joe, there was nothing martial arty about him. He looked out of shape. Also, the movie was very predictable. When he went in, the father said, please leave my daughter alone, which immediately said, oh, he's gonna start dating his daughter. All of the cameos from Gravy to the guy from Juice to the two guys on it.
Yeah.
Those guys, it seems as in those guys were just in town and they just wrote them into the movie. They had nothing, like the Gravy character, it just seemed like he came in
from out of nowhere.
And then, I don't want to get spoilers, but he came in from out of nowhere just to be like, come on, you want to fight? And it's just like, Gravy, I mean, you're a big dude, but you don't look like you can martial artist either. You look like you fucking karate chop fried chicken. All right.
But I see what he was trying to do. So what the writer was trying to do and the director was trying to do was trying to tell you the story about the drugs in the martial arts game, and he was trying to bring that whole thing about the street violence and bring it all to light. And the fact of, and when he found out who his dad was, that was just from out of nowhere. The acting was just horrible.
The acting was horrible. But I will say, go ahead, Joe.
No. Go ahead.
But I will say this: this movie was very much like an Instagram type movie because it was just like they had fight scenes. Oh, another thing was the fight choreography. There was none of. It was horrible.
No. The fight. Listen, some of the fight choreography, especially when the Chinese dude got in there, the Chinese dude.
Oh yeah, that one scene, yeah.
That shit made me look at it like, oh shit, this is a real movie. And then he left, and we never saw him again. And it went back to motherfucking penitentiary, some old Leon Nigel Kennedy bullshit.
Yeah, and then they one thing, it was like I said, it's Instagram. They just had people fighting. It's like they threw everything. They said, let's put some crime, some guns, some people fighting. And the one thing that they did have a lot of, Jerry, you gotta admit, they did have a lot of very voluptuous women.
Oh yeah, the voluptuous woman was the. If there was any reason, maybe that's the reason why maybe I didn't turn away. But outside of that, I have no idea why. This is the movie.
So if you like voluptuous women and you want to see some really bad, except for one, fight scenes, it's good. But I'll say this in closing. For some reason, as bad as we're saying the movie was, and this is my bottom line for all films, I found myself wanting to see, although I knew what was going, I found myself wanting to finish the movie. Right. And in a way, kind of root for the horrible non-karate doing protagonist in this film.
Yeah.
So what would you give it? What how many stars would you give this one, Joe?
Oh man, this gets I give this 1 gorilla.
I'm gonna give it because I know, I'm gonna say this, Joe. I know that this movie serves its audience very well. And the people that would actually look at that trailer and want to see it, I'm gonna give it 2 gorillas.
Okay. Well,
all right.
There you have it. 2 gorillas.
2 gorillas. One more thing we want to add about The Fearless One is that the movie was so bad, it was actually good. So I'm going to recommend, especially if you're just home chilling, you want to watch something on Netflix, you and the homies or you and, you know, your sweet thing, check out The Fearless One.
No, don't watch this with your lady, man. If you just hold with your fellas, y'all getting high, and you want a good laugh, this was not a comedy, but if you want a good laugh, man, watch The Fearless One.
Watch The Fearless One. All right, next movie.